Okay now, say it. Say it.
I can't!
You're never gonna feel better till you get this thing off your chest.
I know, Patrick!
Say it.
I'm making another Skip Bayless video.
And what?
And I look like Chris Farley?
Oh, proud.
I'm making another Skip Bayless video and I'm proud.
Good. Say it louder.
I'm making another Skip Bayless video and I'm proud.
Louder.
I'm making another Skip Bayless video and I'm proud. I'm making another Skip Bayless video and I'm proud. I'm making another Skip Bayless video and I'm proud.
Is that what he calls it?
Hello class, you may be seated. Today we're going to be having a little history lesson. Today we're going to be discussing the history of Skip Bayless's hatred for Aaron freaking Rodgers. Alright, so my job here is to show you guys the clips, be the completely unbiased third party, look at both sides of the arguments, and don't already have a preconceived opinion on Skip Bayless's thoughts on Aaron Rodgers. You zoomed in into the Packers hat, didn't you? That's great. Alright, so enough with that charade. My job here is to completely wreck Skip Bayless because I'm ticked off at him for all these years, always having to bring down my boy Aaron Rodgers, who's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and I'm sick of it, and I'm here to make this video to show you guys how pathetic it is. I have so many clips on Skip Bayless talking about Aaron Rodgers that I have to break this video up into two parts. Alright, this first part's going to be on Skip Bayless's days on ESPN and on First Take. The second part will be on Skip Bayless's days on FS1 Undisputed. Alright, I thought that was a clever way to break it up. Do you not care? Do you just want me to show you guys the clips? Alright, let's do that. Alright, so this first clip is what I believe to be the origin of Skip Bayless's hate for Aaron Rodgers. This was following the 2010 Super Bowl victory that the Packers had over the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' one and only Super Bowl. And this is where you really see Skip start to show his true colors about Aaron Rodgers. Skip was actually a Brett Favre fan before Aaron Rodgers was even in the picture. So when the Packers pushed Favre out for Rodgers, I'm sure that kind of got Skip angry, and it's like, I really want to see Rodgers not succeed so that makes Favre look even better. So this clip is basically about Brett Favre making a comment about the Packers winning the Super Bowl, and Favre basically said, I'm surprised they didn't win it sooner. And they kind of discuss about what Favre actually meant with that. Roll it.
No, you love it that he did a radio interview because you couldn't wait to hate on Brett Favre, which has been your mantra for the last 5 years. It's your claim to NFL fame is to hate on Brett Favre.
Right away, you can see the hypocrisy with Skip Bayless. If you replace Brett Favre with Aaron Rodgers and you replace Stephen A. Smith with Skip Bayless, you basically have what Skip Bayless does to Aaron Rodgers. Let's see how that would look.
No, you love it that he did a radio interview because you couldn't wait to hate on
Aaron Rodgers,
which has been your mantra for the last 5 years. It's your claim to NFL fame is to hate on
Aaron Rodgers.
This was completely in bounds because Brett Favre spoke the dead, honest truth that you, Stephen A. Smith, just don't want to hear. As you heard in the interview, he said before the 07 season, before training camp, this is probably the most talented team I've ever played for. Only 2 of his teams got to the Super Bowl before that. I picked the Green Bay Packers to win it all. I'm talking about in 09. It was the second season of Aaron Rodgers because that team was loaded. And Aaron Rodgers went to Arizona and committed a late turnover that cost him a first-round playoff game they should have won. You know it, and I know it. So the point is, Brett was exactly right. It was poised. It should have happened a little sooner. I thought Aaron Rodgers should have won in 09.
So he's discrediting Aaron Rodgers for making the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl in his 3rd year as a starter. First year he went 6-10. He's adjusting. Second year they make the playoffs, losing a very close battle with the Cardinals where it was just a shootout. I think it was 30 or 40 some points the Packers put up and they lost. And then the 3rd year, as a 6th seed, they go 4-0 and win the Super Bowl. But that's not good enough for Skip. All right, so this next clip is actually pretty cool to watch because this is just a topic that no one ever discusses anymore in media for sports. This is 2011. The Packers are 11-0, I believe, at this point, and everyone but Skip thinks Aaron Rodgers should win MVP, but Skip thinks Tom Brady should win MVP. I know, it's crazy. We're having a Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady debate. This will never get old. This probably won't go on for 8 more years and make my career, will it? Oh, it will? Okay, well, then let's just freaking roll the clip so we can get this over with.
Let me explain to all three of you why Tom Brady, at this moment, deserves the MVP. Just shoot down the list here. At Carolina, they catch Cam in his second start, big deal. Then they go to Chicago, and they catch the Bears just in a disaster mode where they can't protect Cutler. They get Denver without Tebow. They get Atlanta struggling. They get St. Louis. They get 2 games against Christian Ponder. Not 1, but they get 2.
That's the schedule. So it's all luck that they're 11-0. But you look at that.
You want to talk about a magic carpet ride meant to be?
You're going to sit here and say Aaron Rodgers has an easy schedule and doesn't deserve to be the MVP. When Tom Brady, for his entire career, gets to play the Bills twice, gets to play the Jets twice, gets to play the Dolphins twice. That's 6 easy games every week. But Tom Brady can't even win all 6 of those. He always somehow manages to lose to the Dolphins at least once. Tom Brady has 6 easy games every year, but you're going to sit here and say, oh my God, the Packers are 11-0, even though that defense that year was ranked 30th. And they're still 11-0 because they have Aaron freaking Rodgers. But, oh, my God, the schedule's so easy. Tom Brady's always got to play top-notch. He's got to play Peyton Manning once every year. That's tough. But we're not going to talk about playing the Bills twice. He's got to play J.P. Lossman. He's got to play the Dolphins. He's got to play a washed-up Chad Pennington. He's got to play the freaking, what's the other team? The Jets. Oh, he's got to play Mark Sanchez. Somehow, Mark Sanchez was able to win the division sometimes and go to the freaking AFC Championship game. Tom Brady lost to Mark Sanchez in the freaking playoffs, but you're going to knock Aaron Rodgers for having easy games? Shut the heck up, Skip!
Show me. Where's the game? Show me the MVP game.
Take that Carolina game that you were talking about. At the half, they was down by 13 points. So then he came back and made adjustments in the half, and they won that game.
What's Cam now? What is?
It doesn't matter. Okay. He just said they were down 13. How about the Atlanta game? How about the Atlanta game? They only scored 6 points.
A disaster at
they
that
only
time.
Scored 6 points in the first half, and they were down.
You
was 14
fought
to 6.
nobody when they were hot and healthy. What do I keep saying about Aaron Rodgers? Just one time. I want to see him down 4 with 2 minutes left in the ball first at the 20.
Be careful what you wish for, Skip. Can we roll those 2 game-winning drives he had against the Cowboys, please, just to throw that in Skip's face? All right, thank you, guy, that I'm not talking to off screen and it's just me doing all this. Thank you.
Hey, I'm just, I tried to upload this video once already, and the NFL hit me with that copyright claim for using these clips. So the sly dog that I am, I'm adding this voiceover. I added that little microphone, and I changed the saturation of the video because, I would like to make some money on this video that I've been working weeks on. So I apologize for that, but, I'm just going to color commentate like I'm freaking Chris Collinsworth over here. Now, here's Mason Crosby. He's a kicker that could just get the job done and kick clutch field goals. No, that's stupid. Okay, so... yeah, anyways, NFL kind of annoying with their copyright claims. They're real strict on that. They're more strict with the copyright claims than they are with their domestic violence policies with their players. Am I right? Anyways, here's Aaron Rodgers scrambling like a boss, and if you can see in the background, there's Skip Bayless crying. Yeah, here's Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams. That's automatic. And, yeah, thanks for putting up with this trash voiceover.
Aw, come on, Matt. That's not fair. Those drives were years later. What is something he did in 2011? All right, fair point. The Packers were 11-0 when this aired. Literally the next week after this debate happened, they played the New York Giants on their way to go 12-0. And this is what Aaron Rodgers did.
Rodgers nearly picked, and this one is to Finley down the sideline. At Minnesota, that means getting it to the 40. In front of Jordy Nelson, and the pass is caught, and in 2 plays the Packers are inside. 2nd and 11. Rodgers, quick throw pass caught. Jennings still on his feet down inside the 15. Packers are 12-0.
First of all, I want to say he was sensational in that last 51 seconds. Although that young Giants linebacker should have gotten his hands on that first.
Could have been a pick 6.
Yeah, on the sideline with Michael. But in the big picture, that scale you're talking about, I will give this drive a 6. Because I'll say it again, just once, I want to see him play from behind. It's very different playing from behind.
You are pathetic.
No, I am not.
You are pathetic. I can't believe you. You sit here and oh my goodness.
So that still wasn't good enough for him because the score was tied. So that drive gets a 6 out of 10. Under a minute left. 1 timeout. 3 throws. He gets them in very comfortable field goal range. I bet you if Tom Brady did that, it would have been freaking, oh my God, he actually threw the ball downfield and not just a little, oh, here you go, James White, make something happen for me. Since this video is basically just dedicated to Aaron Rodgers and Skip Bayless, I had to find a way to shove this video in here. It's really bad quality. I've shown it in a couple of my other Skip Bayless videos, but it's so bad, it's so pathetic that I have to throw it in there. Just roll it. It speaks for itself.
You know what? I'll even take Tim Tebow one game for my life over Aaron Rodgers. I would, honestly. I don't even care about the great Brett Favre. I'll take Tebow over Aaron Rodgers. I've seen more from Tebow so far.
Listen, let's go to commercial break, Jay.
Yeah, I got him on that one. I just
We can't. You did get me on that one. Because
it's okay.
What am I supposed to say when you make absolutely no sense?
It's okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that one myself. So, we gonna go to break.
All right, so moving forward, we're coming into the 2013 season. They're going over their top quarterbacks before, and they're talking about RG3, about how he was underrated. This was before he got hurt, and his whole career just collapsed. And Stephen A. Smith basically said, I bet you if you put Aaron Rodgers on the Washington Redskins, they'd be way better. And this is what Skip has to say.
Before I get to my main point,
What?
let me say that you are so disrespectful to Robert Griffin III to even suggest that Aaron Rodgers could run the spread option for the Redskins.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said if you put him in Washington.
I said if you put him in Washington, the Washington Redskins would be just as good, if not better, with Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? Are you trying to say that he and Gasson and those boys and Albert would be worse off with Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Oh,
They're
Lord.
better with RG3 running that spread option.
Please, you need to
Please.
stop it.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers can run the way RG3 can run? As mobile as he is?
I think Aaron Rodgers could do whatever it takes at the quarterback position because he is the best. And I think RG3 has years to go before he is as good as Aaron Rodgers.
One day soon, RG3 will be better than Aaron Rodgers. I said it, and I will stand behind it. And you will eat those words over time. I need a little time. I need him to get healthy, which he's on his way to being. He's visiting Dr. Andrews today as we speak.
Oh my God! Someone get freezing cold takes on the line, because in that last 10 seconds he had 2 terrible takes. First of all, he said RG3 one day would be better than Aaron Rodgers. Second of all, he said Robert Griffin III's on his way to being healthy, which, holy cow, no! Oh my God. Let's go to another clip, literally a day later. That one was on July 22nd, 2013. This one's on July 23rd, 2013. This was when Ryan Braun got caught with steroids, and Aaron Rodgers and Ryan Braun were friends. They were actually, they opened a restaurant together, so they were business partners. And Aaron Rodgers was sticking up for his friend / business partner, saying, oh, he wouldn't do that. Ryan Braun lied to Aaron Rodgers, and this is what Skip thinks about the whole situation. While you guys watch it, I'm going to go throw up. Okay, does that sound good? Let's freaking go.
Braun was let off on a technicality in February of 2012. Rodgers tweeted this: MLB and cable sports try to sully the reputation of an innocent man. Pick the wrong guy to mess with. Truth will set you free. #exonerated. Then Rodgers was asked by a follower, do you really believe he didn't use PEDs? And Aaron replied to Todd Sutton by saying, yeah, I put my salary next year on it. #pony up. #exonerated. Well, Aaron Rodgers, the bad man that you love, went to bat for him. He believed him 100%. So here's the question, and not trying to make light, but should he pay up?
You know what? I think that your man, the bad man that Aaron Rodgers is, should handle this situation with honor and integrity and class and professionalism.
Like
all those things that Ryan Braun just talked about.
Like what?
Like he should put his considerable new money right where his Twitter mouth was last year when he so vehemently defended his man, Ryan Braun. That's right. I think that right now Aaron Rodgers should at least donate what is it, $8.5 million that he made last year?
Are you on
Donated
drugs?
to charity.
Are you
He
on
put
drugs?
it right out there on Front
$8.5
Street on
million?
Twitter. He said, I'll put my salary on it.
I swear I wish some water, but I throw this in. How could, what?
I don't even have to give you guys an overreaction to how I was feeling when Skip said that terrible take. I don't even have to do it because Stephen A. Smith, he nailed it on the freaking head. You want him to donate $8.5 million for sticking up for his friend and believing in his friend that lied to him and played him? You want him to donate $8.5 million? He feels just as much betrayed as everyone else in this freaking world. And I mean, what if Tom Brady, what if he sticks up for his friend Donald Trump? What is he going to, oh God, Matt, you're getting political. Stop! Go to the next clip. Oh my God. Okay, here's Skip Bayless talking about Aaron Rodgers going on to Celebrity Jeopardy, and it's really pathetic because he's just going on Celebrity Jeopardy. It's really not that big a deal, but he's gonna throw his little digs at him before we actually talk about him going on Celebrity Jeopardy. Roll the clip. We almost got political. That was close.
For the first time in the history of First Take, I'm about to say something extremely positive about the bad man that is Aaron Rodgers.
Really, Skip? You're actually gonna say something positive about Aaron Rodgers? Why do I give you a 1% chance of actually saying something positive? Let's keep going.
I'm about to say something extremely positive about the bad man that is Aaron Rodgers.
Write it down.
Who, by the way, was just bad in that conference championship game at Seattle. I won't get into that.
Oh, wow, I didn't see that one coming. Well, you really caught me off guard with that one, Skip. What the freak, man?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone.
You're going to be nice.
In the fact that, what is he
So
yelling?
disrespectful.
The last six, I
So
forget what, there's something in his playoff games where he's like 2-4 in his last. I don't know what it is, but that's not the point here. For Aaron Rodgers to participate in Celebrity Jeopardy, I envy him. I'm in awe of him, and his stock rises dramatically on this show for me. In fact, because of this, I might pick the Packers next year to win it all. I don't know. Yes, because for Aaron Rodgers to be on Jeopardy is so special to me. When is it, May 12th? I can't watch. Now, he better not get blown out the way he did in Seattle. No, I'm not going to get into that.
We're being nice.
Yeah.
We're saying nice things about him.
This is a great thing because it shows me he has another gear, another side to him, except being thin-skinned with the media after he loses a football game. But that's a whole other issue. I'm rolling, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. You're really rolling. You're really on a roll there. Hammering down the same points you make every freaking day on your trash show. Let's move to the next clip. Aaron Rodgers was on Celebrity Jeopardy. And guess what? He got that dub. It was a W. But anyways, he won. So what the freak is Skip going to say now? Let me guess. He's just going to keep bashing Aaron Rodgers about some playoff games or something. I don't know.
I'm here to tell you, I have never, ever been more impressed with Aaron Rodgers than I was last night. Aaron and I share one thing and one thing only in this world, and that is our love for Jeopardy.
Wrong, sir. You share two things. You are both obsessed with Aaron Rodgers. Boom. Haha. You see what I did there? Keep the clip going. All right.
I was more impressed with Aaron Rodgers' victory last night than I was with. He did win a Super Bowl, didn't he? Oh, yeah, he did. He won a Super Bowl. It was a long time ago.
Bayless.
But I was more impressed last night.
Oh, yeah. I 100% agree with you, Skip. That was way more impressive than winning a Super Bowl. Freaking answering what year the Rubik's Cube was invented in the form of a question is way more impressive than going 4-0 as a 6th seed and winning a Super Bowl. Great job, Skip! Oh, my God! What, are we still going? We're not even close to done? All right, so this next clip is, oh, okay. The Hail Mary against the Detroit Lions. Yeah, remember that? Roll the clip real quick. Oh, hey, let's move over to the side. Right there, there's the clip. Wow! Would you look at that? That was a great play. Let's see how Skip's going to discredit Aaron Rodgers for that.
You know what? Here's my final analysis here. Aaron Rodgers deserved that last night. I was actually happy for Aaron Rodgers.
I stand corrected. He was happy for Aaron Rodgers. He deserved that. All right, next clip.
I was actually happy for Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers has been so shockingly bad for the last 5 games.
Oh, darn you, Skip. You pranked me. You weren't actually happy for Aaron Rodgers. You just led me down the wrong path so you could slam that one shut, and then you could just go back to roasting Aaron Rodgers and discrediting this incredible game where they were down 20-0 in the second half. They come back, and he throws a miraculous Hail Mary touchdown to win the game and keep themselves pretty relevant in the playoffs. But yes, you know what? we're going to let you continue on with this clip. I'm going to move over here so you have this nice little box for you to show up. We can hear the rest of your rant, and we will just go on and live a happy life. Continue, Skip. Here's your little moment. Roast Aaron Rodgers. Go.
Because Aaron Rodgers has been so shockingly bad for the last 5 games. 5 games. And Aaron Rodgers was, to me, so shockingly bad in last night's first half, 17-0 for Aaron Rodgers, that I just sat back at the end of the game and I thought, you know what? He deserved a little luck. And he got a whole lot of luck. Gift wrapped as an early either birthday or Christmas present. Happy birthday, Aaron. But here's the point. Here's the point of the throw. It's actually at least 2, maybe 3 yards underthrown. It falls 2 or 3 yards short of the scrum that is jumping in the end zone. And Richard Rodgers, who is supposed to be, yeah, go look at it. Go look at it, because here's why. Richard Rodgers, who is supposed to be in the end zone boxing out for Devontae Adams, who is the primary jumper and target on the play, Richard Rodgers is not there yet. He's late to the party. He should have been in the end zone. And Richard Rodgers is 5 or 7 yards late to the play. And what happens? Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a football. And I am convinced that you put her up to it, because I know you occasionally chat with her, and I like that. I like how close you two are.
Hold on a second. This clip right here, conspiracy theory time. Let's get dramatic music. Let's pull in a little. Okay. This next part is why I believe Skip Bayless left ESPN. It's discussed. Skip brings up his wife Ernestine and Ernestine's relationship with Stephen A. Smith. Now, there's some hints here that are being dropped live on the air on December 4th, 2015, that leads me to believe that Stephen A. Smith actually slept with Ernestine, and that's the reason why Skip Bayless left ESPN. I know it's crazy, but hear me out. Let's freaking roll the clip, and you'll see.
I know you occasionally chat with her, and I like that. I like how close you two are, because sometimes I need a buffer. You know, I need somebody to calm her down, and I need somebody to calm you down.
Yep. I have a text from Ernestine right now confirming that Skip is telling the absolute truth. That's number one. He is right. She and I do speak time to time. I love her dearly. I love me some Ernestine myself.
No, Stephen A., you sly dog, you. I didn't like you a little Ernestine. I know what you mean. Oh my God, he's sleeping with Skip's wife. Oh my God.
Molly, I do stuff like, I'll say something to Ernestine, and I'll say make sure to say something to Skip. It may not be along those lines, but anything that I think has the potential to ruin his evening and potentially his morning, occasionally I will do that. She knows that. She knows that.
So for the
she
whole
always
rest of
says,
the game,
she calls me big guy, and she says, you're cruel, big guy, you're cruel.
Oh my God! She calls him big guy. She ain't talking about height. She's talking about waiter! She's talking about his waiter! It's so big! Oh my God!
But I didn't do it last night.
Okay, so those were some juicy deets right there. Yum, 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 yum. Freaking lick my fingers good. But one more clip for the road. This one's just talking about some Packers, Wisconsin guy that's freaking wrote into a newspaper saying how he hates how Aaron Rodgers has to do some hard counts to catch the defense offside so he can get a free play, throw the ball downfield. You know, I'm sure Drew Brees, Tom Brady, or Peyton Manning never did anything like that to try and get a little edge over the competition to try and get that W. I'm sure none of them only did it. It's only Aaron Rodgers, and he's ruining the NFL, quite frankly, and I'm disgusted by it. But, Skip, let's see what you have to say about this.
A Wisconsin man wrote into the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel with some harsh comments for that bad man. Richard Klatt wrote that Aaron Rodgers is ruining football with his hard counts he uses in an effort to get opponents to jump offside, and he hopes young athletes aren't being coached to play this way. Skip Bayless, your reaction to this?
Finally, an objective Packers fan. I love it, Stephen A.
All right, I might be a little more ticked that he's saying finally an objective Packers fan. If it wasn't for that little graphic I see on the bottom of that Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, you see that little picture to the left? Aaron Rodgers is wearing he's wearing the same hat as me. Heck yeah, Aaron, twinning. Let's go. Bow. Anyway, Skip, continue on your little rant that I'm not going to care about.
A Packers fan who has the audacity, has the courage to call out Aaron Rodgers. And this point is yet another reason Aaron Rodgers is a sad man. I said it with an S, a sad man. If you're the greatest quarterback in football,
Why do you have to resort to tricking the defense to convert third downs? So you draw the defense offside to convert 3rd and 5 with a 5-yard penalty. You trick them. You sort of play between the lines on the rules here in the gray area of the rules. Why does he have to resort to tricks? Does that mean he's insecure? Does that mean he's not as great as you always say he is?
Wisconsin, man, right about the snaps, the quick snap count.
What message is that sending to kids?
We got millions of people on Twitter who deserve more time than this man.
Operate in the gray area of the rules. I mean, trick them. That's the only way to succeed.
Yeah, trick them. That's the only way to succeed. As I don't see the irony at all in me rooting for Tom Brady, the Patriots that got caught with putting cameras into the other team's locker room, deflating footballs. Trick them! That's the only way to succeed. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. This is part 1. We're going to head over to part 2 with FS1 Undisputed and Shannon Sharp. So get ready for your Skip memes and get ready to dive into the more recent Aaron Rodgers, Skip Bayless clips. And before I go, I just want to mention one thing. We'll get a little serious here. Skip Bayless actually posted a thing on Facebook where he kind of talked about his life growing up. And it was actually a really good read. It actually humanizes Skip Bayless a little bit. You know, we all fool around here with his hot takes in sports and all that. And it's fun to make fun of him for that. But you'll never see me, you know, freaking make fun of Skip as a person because, you know, he's not a bad guy. You know, he hasn't killed anyone. I don't believe he's raped anyone. So, I mean, hey, if I see him in person, I'll be like, hey, Skip, I hate your sports takes, but you know what? You seem like a cool guy. So anyways, I will leave a link to that post, and I highly recommend anyone that enjoys making fun of Skip Bayless just to read that. Take 10, 15 minutes out of your day to read that. It's actually a good read, and it helps you understand Skip Bayless as a person a little bit more. Enough with the sappiness. Skip, I still don't like you, and I'll see you in part 2. All right, guys, I'm Matt Mamba. I don't know how to close videos, and bye!
You know it, and I know it. You know it, and I know it. You know it, and I know it. You know it, and I know it.
Whoa, Skip.